Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Dante, konnichiwa. This video will be about the Carlotta's Quest of Wuthering Waves. I know it takes some time for me to to do this, but it's finally here. Take some snacks and water or whatever, because we'll be here for a long time. So nothing more to say, let's go with the video.
In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance.
Okay.
In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood.
Fine. So
in the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I thought it was a servant, but no, because it's a Montelli. Maybe it's her father or grandfather or uncle or whatever. Interesting.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
Uncle, yep.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast! Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
You get some rest, I can manage.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through.
Like always.
Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Fine.
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Of course, he's a mafia boss. I mean, what do you expect?
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now.
Who are you?
Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour? Is it really just about gratitude?
What a sudden invite from someone of your rank.
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
I heard it's someone high up in the family.
That does narrow down the possibilities.
You, for example.
Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physalis, and the Fraxidas. Any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family, especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
Thought I was already an ally to the entire family.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that.
But
she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
you are disrespecting her. You are a bad guy.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose.
I'm the
Tell me,
leader.
and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
I can give you an answer right now.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
And
So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
why this? I mean, I don't understand this. Why?
You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Who do you think you are? I mean, you don't seem strong. Maybe you have connection, but I'm a fucking god. What do you want to do with me?
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table. Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Of course. Yes.
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Then I don't understand in the main quest why she worked with the order for save this guy if this guy is a piece of shit. I don't understand that point.
You stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Yes?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
What a clown.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors... No. When I decided to help with the Carnival, the game was already in play. Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. I'm
Okay,
not sure why,
this is
but
new.
staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Can I fly? More easy like this. Who are you? Ah, he's random. Okay.
Carlotta's not here
Let's
yet.
see.
Guess I'll have to wait.
And that's a smile. No, it's not a random. It's important. Whoever was following me seems to have left. So this guy is important. Maybe grandfather? Maybe father? There's something distinctive about the Hisatir and the manor. It's a mafia boss. Easy.
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
Sorry, I don't have one.
Oh, well. A cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he here by accident or design?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Ah. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
Just happened to see you studying the painting.
It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value.
So he's an art investor.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
Let's see. The last one. Why not?
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change? You mean this painting? Okay.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
Of course, what do you expect, my lady? I was discussing it with an old gentleman. That happens to be your grandfather, probably. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
The Montellis enjoy their intrigue, don't they?
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So Bennett betrayed the family as well? I don't think so. He was murdered, probably.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, 2.5 times.
That's rather cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Ragusa. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out.
And if it's your uncle?
You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help?
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Whatever you say, my lady. Well, you recommend me, so it's your call. Boss.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis. But among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
Please. And thanks.
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor their present?
Ah,
She's happy.
you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it?
Will be cool to see that.
I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's try our luck at his residence. Fine. Okay, let's continue with the mission. Here we go.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd.
Fine.
I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
You can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river.
I will provide
As for
as
the
need.
rest,
Okay, let's see what we can get about them. Hello. Acorn, sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's A, new to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Doesn't matter. This one.
Margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Did you recover the stolen gods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Boss doesn't seem to be worried. Is there a plan B?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Time to meet Carlotta again. Thank you, gentlemen. A pleasure to meet you.
so they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something?
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Raguna.
Ooh, a spy.
Mere profit would never make him betray us.
The family protects its members.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh! Hold still. See
what
that
is
man
that
over there,
pose?
the one that looks like a grey dove?
Follow him. Come on,
After him, quick.
let's go. Where are you going, old man? I mean, you think you can run? You are done.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No running, no chasing.
He had no choice but to run, to escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
The situation
Sadly,
is
I've no
kind
desire to
tense.
be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
You say one thing, but do another.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there is something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Is that why you left the family?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett death may not be as simple as it looks.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is this Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
Okay, so let's find that Scarlet Velvet. Well, first we will see the invisible one, probably. Is the source of information? Maybe. I think. No, it's another guy. Okay.
This is the place.
The place for information is up.
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. The base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
So it's not just a drink, it's a conversation.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
So, okay, you asked for
Scarlet
the
Velvet.
information.
An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Dato de contacto. Let's see.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
You will know it when you need to.
Ah, a riddle cloaked in mystery. You don't want to share, huh? Oh, sorry.
What grand schemes occupy your time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink or even the same object can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available. Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Is Carlotta suspecting the bartender?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Okay. Let's see. This guy.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love.
He's drunk, probably.
I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Hello?
But this amber drink, a deadly poison.
Excuse me?
No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
He's drunk.
Let's go. Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
Okay. Let's see. Hello to you? No. This is nothing. Let's see the woman.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
Care to join me for a drink, my lady?
Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognise that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That's swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I
Yeah.
know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Ask about... I don't know. Carlotta?
Oh, that name. She's the second Montelli daughter, but she usually goes by another code name, Opal, when on duty. But you better ask the lady next to you yourself. In our line of work, it's considered rude to discuss someone when they're within earshot.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
And that's it? That's the contact? Or no? This one? That's it?
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we're here for you.
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. He makes every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, the conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership
Right.
is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can talk.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
Seems like the news hasn't reached you, sir.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Okay. What now? Let's go flying. It's close.
Gently does it?
I like this kind of ambientation. The spies and the mafia. It's cool. It's a fresh air to this world. It's something different. I like it. Here we are.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
People are quarreling there.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Okay. It will be easy.
Loading.
That's it.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners.
They are very
I remind
arrogant.
you again, trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
All I see is you taking what's rightfully theirs.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit pollution, traders. Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy.
I don't think so, man.
When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control. and it will not be long in coming.
Whatever you say, sir.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What if the other is trying to turn us against each other, lady?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Thessalias?
Montelli has been dealing with its own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You shouldn't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone.
Yep.
What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Some say he got what he deserved for stealing from the vault. And there's rumors that you helped him find the stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
There's our hypothesis and see if there's anything of importance hidden. Let's go.
Gently does it?
Here we go.
Watch out.
One down. Oh, the Audi's gone.
Stay calm. My compliments.
Easy. More.
The stage is set.
Let's see.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Okay. Let's see. Fine. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters ML and CL. Okay. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. And the last one is here. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later with Carlotta. Carlotta, I have something for you, my lady.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo?
There seems to be a connection here.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters M, L, and CL in the eyes.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters, try page 40.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet...
Revolves right twice and half.
MLCL 190468. That
Okay.
format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Something very important, I'm assuming.
Carlotta? You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing, where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you shuddering?
Oh no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Shall we go get that terminal?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense.
I mean, was obvious.
Uncle.
The uncle is the bad guy, obviously.
If it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd?
Not
now,
really.
all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
There's only one way to find out, my
I'll
lady.
be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Here we go. I will do a teleport this time. Here we are. Well, let's go.
Journey. My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Hello. I'm doing another mission, so later I will come again. Hello, my lady.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
This is from Duncan.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
One moment.
Liberty Square. I was there not long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Couple again, that does sound fishy.
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Carlotas. Let's see. Oh. A lot of X code, fine.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
So it's one of these two. I see, but what can he gain from it? Is the uncle, obviously.
In Renacita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
The betrayal.
No. We must find the core module.
Oh, it's super little compared to us.
Where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Let's see.
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said, I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Here we go, girl.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
You are corrupt, man.
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
She's so good. Very serious.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
No, she changes again. Now she's cute. It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you.
Oh,
I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now...
your uncle has different valors, my lady.
Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there?
Let's find
We
out.
need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
What's your next move if we find the module?
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Okay. Let's go.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. First.
That's it. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Let's see. Okay. It's not here, then?
Nothing so far.
No.
Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No. I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
Good question.
Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh.
What's that?
Will I find the data module on the other side?
What?
Or was all this just a trap?
Maybe it was a trap, my lady. Let's see what happens. He's the grandfather.
Hello again.
Hello, sir.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
I mean,
Carlotta
was
told me Mr. Pierre always follows her
suspicious.
grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right, sir.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
You knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier?
Yes.
In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her, but I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky
Was
to have my
a
expertise.
gun, I think.
This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
These records.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Phassalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant.
You're the worst man. Killing your
And
own
Bennett,
people.
I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
You're disgusting.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing. save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family.
Yep.
I must record all this madness with something. My terminal. No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
They set a trap in the docks. Yep. You're right. Carlotta's in danger. So, we need to rescue her. I must go and check there immediately. Let's go.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
Let's see what happens with her. I hope she's fine.
What is that?
Good question.
The family will shield you.
Mirrors in the mirror. Okay.
Flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap.
Okay.
This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan.
Look at this.
These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Ramming won't save you.
For now.
You will yield. Can you keep up? Take this! The world is
Here we go.
mine.
Nice. Chest there. Another chest there. Final door.
A new era awaits. Hush! Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Now there's nothing else in
Fine.
my way.
Wait a moment, please.
All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
So I can open this.
Can you keep up?
Don't know. Let's see the other one. I need to go up. Let's see, this one.
Quickly and swiftly. Ramming won't save you. The stage is set. Glory
Here we go.
demands more.
Easy. So yes,
Start small to build
I need
big.
to touch the sculpture. I think. Let's see. Can I interact with you? Yes. All of them? And you too? You too. Oof. Holy. I'm assuming must be the same as the other side. Let's check it. How is this one? The second one on the right and the third one on the left. Fine. Second and third. Okay. Second and third. Yep, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Okay, I want to check this. Let's see if we have something here. I can go, fine. Check the other side. Nothing. Okay. Let's check this one.
Can you keep
Can go, okay, and the other side is the same. I think so. Yeah. Up.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, how I know these games. Okay, let's continue. Oh, hello, sir. Can I talk to you? No. Okay.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
It's a simulation. This one is the guy that we saw in the bar, I think. These two were the two guys that we asked before. This lady, I don't know who is she. Okay, I need to go there, but first I will check this side. If we have a chest here, maybe.
Can you keep up?
Good moment, please. No. This is suspicious, maybe for later. And nothing here? No. Okay. One moment.
Gently does it?
Here we go. This one is painted, the other one is black. So, okay, this will be for later too, I'm assuming. Okay, let's start with these people.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Orphan girl from the other side of the family.
You, probably.
Adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you?
How?
Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists.
What?
Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you.
So we have a twin in the mirror that is blue. Interesting.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Okay, let's meet the other Carlotta.
Fancy a wager? I bet 2.
What? I need to find the code. Check the list. Ah, okay. Let's see. Tonight banquet, it's a big deal. It's my first time handling something this important. The higher ups even had me and Barolo set the password for the lightning control. But how do I make sure everything goes according to plan? Aha, I got it. Keep the enemies close, just like with secrets. For the first 2 digits, I will go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the last 2 digits, that's on Barolo. He took forever setting up the balloons in the hall yesterday. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloons? It still feels a bit off. Better go check everything again. Okay, so the first 2, number of the trees and chandeliers in the hall. And the other 2 in the balloons. Fine. Let's see. 6. Fine. Another 3, right? The big ones count? These ones count? I have questions. This count as a 3? I don't think so. So I will go with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 or 10 maybe. And wait a minute. So 6 or 10 and 2 chandeliers, right? I think so. Let's try it.
Gently does it?
Ah, the balloons. My bad. Oh, a chest there. Hello, how I can get it? Close. Put the balloons around. Yeah, but how I can do it? Carlotta can't shoot from distance. Maybe yes. No. No. So I can do this. Let's see.
Take this.
Oh, I can pop the balloon. I know, I see you, but... wait. My bad, sorry.
This craftsmanship.
Let's see. You know, as you get older, your memory starts to slip. But there's the good news, I'm only in charge of the last 2 digits. For the light control password, well, I will just go with August 9th. It's an important day for me. It's my wedding anniversary with my dear Matilda. And also the day Padrino baptizes our Charlotte. August 9th. It is then perfect for the last digits of the password, so 8 and 9. So 6, 2, 8, 9 maybe. Let's try it. Not decide the other one, sorry.
Gently does it?
Let's see. 6, 2, 8, 9. Yes.
All right, time to check the lobby.
What just happened? Nothing. The grandfather.
Come over, my child.
The other Carlotta? Oh no, us.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you. Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
Very big moment for her.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
La Llorona.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
This is not exactly how it happened, probably.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Clockwork.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Probably was more like that. Oh, the other Carlotta. There she is.
It was you. Recognition. Praise.
Look at her.
Glory. Isn't that
Wow.
what you want?
She looks beautiful.
Stay
like
here,
this.
and you'll have all
Ooh.
of that.
Oh. The mirrors.
Is that the exit?
Let's see. No, it's not. Okay, let's see what we have this time.
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
I just saw the exit, but let's play it. I was searching for a jet and now I know where is the exit. Anyways, let's see. Carlotta, come here.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies.
Okay.
From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for?
He's going hard.
I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true?
But it's not real. That's the problem. Oh. Okay.
Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist?
You look so cool.
Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Fight? Ah, but I want to fight versus the other Carlotta.
You will yield.
Easy.
Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
Okay.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help!
Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day.
Can I talk to them? No.
Quickly and swiftly. Brilliance lights the way! Surrender!
That's it.
Can you keep up?
Would be cool if they can release the other Carlotta as a skin for her. Will be insane. Let's see. The
Three
uncle
key areas have been
again.
hit one after another. South Second Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Thessalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Thessalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
So they can see Carlotta.
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South Second Block and the Dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Thessalias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Okay.
Quickly and swiftly. The stage is set. Time to part ways. Stand down.
I don't see anything. Nice. Down. And that's it. More. Okay, let's do it like this.
The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize
we go.
You will yield. Improvise.
Again, and that's it.
More. In the name
Bella?
of the Montellis.
Nope, but now, yes. Okay.
Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day.
Oh.
How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End, it's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
Tragedy.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why?
She's serious.
Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us.
That's true.
Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family.
He is determined. That's good.
I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence.
That's it. There you go, girl. Do it.
You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
Can we fight, please? Where we are? In the vault, I think. Oh. So this is a labyrinth, probably. Let's go that way. Here we are again.
Left! You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not. Think it
Take a
over.
bottle.
I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Then I go right.
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
That's creepy. Come on, Carlotta, you can go out.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Who's talking? This one. So this way, maybe?
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch?
Where is she?
You might have another
this
chance
one.
up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Juniper.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
Here we go.
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Can I break the whirlpool that will be in the middle? Let's see, this one. Turn back, okay, turn back.
Can you keep up?
I knew it. The crystal was the key. Oh, us.
Why are you?
That was,
I was worried
so
you
to
might
say
be in
it.
danger. Also, I'm here to deliver.
I knew it. It was a gun. I knew it. The gun of the grandfather.
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli.
That's insane.
Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Whoa. She can break dimension with that gun? That's insane. Wow. Okay. Boss battle. Let's go. I want to fight that Carlotta. Will be cool.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in
Wow.
to me and stay here?
Oh, that's very good. The transition was insane. I like that.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. Bad
Wait, what?
timing. Strike from the shadows. One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
My compliments. Take this! You will yield.
Nice.
Victory
Here we go.
favors me.
And that's it. Easy.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted.
She will explain it or not? Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Oh. The power of the crystal. Look at that.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon.
Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true
Montelli.
That's cool. That was very cool. So now we need to defeat the uncle and that's it, I think.
So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision.
That's it, Carlotta. That's the determination that you need.
Like I said, we seize control.
Look at her.
An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us.
You are very smart.
Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
I feel like this mission is like playing chess. You need to do your moves, but hiding your big move to the enemy for surprise him with a final big attack. This is more like the same. It's very interesting. We're taking the initiative. I like it. Let's go. Wait until the scheduled action time 2 days. Fine. 2 days. And 19. If it's 20, it's okay too. I think. Let's see. That's it. Here we are.
Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my
Yep.
clever accomplice?
Everything's going according to the plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me.
And what is the plan B?
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
I'm a VIP. What are you talking about? We wanted a batch of gifts for our business partner, sir.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was good to come here half an hour early.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Yes, it's been a while.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Let's go. Perfect trade.
Have you made it inside?
We are in.
This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Fine. No chest. Disappointed. Okay. Let's hack. Let's see. This is easy. Easy. One down. One more to go. A couple is here. Let's see. No. Not a good choice. I mean... yeah. Like this. Easy.
How did it go? Any issues?
No problem.
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. The front of the hall. Done. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
Oh.
Blind spot? Done.
That's one.
Back window done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate.
Oh, so she was inside the mirror for go in this building and then she came out. That's very clever.
Primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Let's go. Apollo, you are in trouble.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Cinema. Oh, what a slap. Okay.
We should talk, Capello.
Reverse slap.
Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday.
Obviously.
Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Obviously, too. Here we are. The majestic rover. Duncan and the grandfather.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us.
Yep.
The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses.
The art style is
but
insane.
I will prioritize the welfare
Look at the
of
water
every
drops.
member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
He will not do it.
Bow out gracefully. Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You are a little arrogant. You have betrayed your family ideals.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal?
Disgusting.
You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
Let's see.
Everyone, capture them!
The new weapons.
Time to leave.
So grateful. Oh. Nah, cinema. Insane. Wow.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Crystal bomb. They're having fun. That was beautiful. Bring that module to a safe
Scarlet
place.
people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
You're right. Let's see.
The rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days.
Makes sense.
But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you,
Grandfather.
Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
So cute. She personally invited and vouched for me, after all.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
That's a story between the two of us, my lady.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt.
Apollo, you are in trouble.
There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Yes. Of course.
No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello.
That's also true.
That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
You will take responsibility, probably. The rainbow is here.
As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this.
Oh, a memory for this mission.
As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
I don't think so. Thanks for the offer, I mean.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye.
I wish you could join me.
The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
So we are the special one. If on a rainy night, family. That was cool. Not gonna lie. It was different from what we usually get. A story of spies and mafia was interesting. And like I said, it's something fresh. So I like it, really like it. It's nothing super crazy like a main quest. But we saw some good cinematics. We saw an interesting version of Carlotta. I will send a feedback asking for get that recolor / skin as a reward of an event or something like that. Let's see if Kuro will deliver. Will be insane to have the blue Carlotta too. Nothing else. I am very happy with this mission. I enjoyed it a lot. And probably if I can, the next days I will do the Rocha main quest. Nothing else. Like always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye bye.